But Lyncas wants to try to find SkewMond here. SkewMond has no smite, but Lyncas, I'm not sure if he's going to be in time. I think SkewMond will get the Krugs, but Fleshy's wrapping all the way
so
around.
Close. Oh, he flash smited Lyncas, you absolute monster! SkewMond's going to execute. If it works, it works. Flash for flash, Lyncas does manage to get the Krugs. Carzzy just sprinting into Labrov here. Hansama's there as well. Carzzy just walks straight into them, and Hansama and Labrov don't have enough damage to get the kill.
And when you're playing the Shen into the Camille, you don't expect him to win the early game. It's mostly just about like kind of containing her.
Great engage there by Fiesta. Ignite Shockwave doesn't come out in time, and Fiesta gets first blood on Caps. We have a lot of those doubles, you know, hookshot, wall dive, abscond, ducked. Quickly, I know I said I talked enough about support. This is one of the reasons that Camille's support is so broken, is the paranoia comes down, they'll chase on to Labrov, who tries to flash away, but there's the fear, there's the abduct out of the abscond, and Fiesta's now 2-0. A charge in, though, from BrokenBlade as he looks for the chase onto Fiesta. Fleshy trying to get across the wall, has no flash, hook shots knocked up in the middle of it, and a dash back in with a cataclysm. SkewMond takes one, they're in a double cage! Fiesta locked in a cage of his own making. The glass walls of emotion won't let him escape as SkewMond takes the shutdown.
And I thought Labrov just made a mistake here. He walked a bit, I think Hansama might be Lyncas? Hansama gets out. But Labrov is walking there, I think because they've already made the call that Hansama will move up towards the grubs. So that starts the fight for G2.
And with him being level 6, doesn't want to get caught out by that Hexagon Ultimatum. And here it comes. Flash forward, Ultimatum, Paranoia coming in as they dive towards Caps, who does have the flash and gets out in time. Great Shadow Dash onto Lyncas. Underneath the tower means he takes 2 shots and is sent home in a body bag. Fleshy next on the menu as the Cataclysm comes out from SkewMond, locks him in place, and Fleshy, there's no wall there. Reaching for air and finds only his own death.
Caps was respecting. He had the flash as well to get out, and G2 want to strike back onto Naak Nako as well.
Caps with a great TP. Naak Nako really not too much he can do here. Pops the Dominus, does have the flash. Shockwave only up in 7 seconds, but BB and Caps team up to find a kill on the enemy top.
I like that from Caps that he immediately TPs there after the play is finished. They don't go for the Herald as now. Fiesta might be in trouble as well. Has no flash.
They have so many teleports. Hansama's on his way up. Fiesta has no flash. He's stolen a Cataclysm, but he's locking himself in a cage. He still manages to take one down in Hell in a Cell. He'll fall forward. It's BB, in fact, that TP'd in instead of Hansama. And G2 find a slew of kills across the map.
But Vitality are already answering, trying to defend. The Paranoia is up in 5 seconds, but Fiesta's already TPing in.
Labrov has Stand United. Rift Herald was started. TP from Hansama as well, as they're going to meet flying through the air. BrokenBlade has that Stand United on him. Shadow Dash tries to get on the backline, but Naak Nako doesn't get torted up. Lyncas still falls first, and now they'll dive onto Fiesta, who is isolated in the midst of 5 in G2. Very happily take his life. A charge forward as Vitality are charging to an early grave. Naak Nako with the Dominus doesn't dominate no one. Taken out by Labrov. Fleshy follows suit. Carzzy, the last man standing, and he wasn't even there.
And Vitality, again, they thought they could get the numbers advantage, but it's Hansama with the teleport. Carzzy can't join.
So much crisper with how they wanted to play the map. Get a kill top, TP to bot for Caps, then TP BrokenBlade to top side to catch out Fiesta, who's killing SkewMond, give up the Drake, but then fight again as Labrov is caught out in a Hexagon Ultimatum. Carzzy will get his first kill, assist, or death on the board at 19.5 minutes, and still the Rift Herald survives.
So they really need to find either Caps or Hansama, picked off, one-shot them, and that's how they start the fight.
Really nice jousting over the wall there. Stand United coming in as well as Fleshy flashes away. BrokenBlade flashes into the face of Carzzy, but Fleshy's not saved by his Casio. BrokenBlade's going to run away. Labrov can just dash across the wall. They do have the Rift Herald as well. They could be contesting mid-prior.
Didn't get spotted.
Nicely done by Fiesta. Sneaks into the bush, now jumps onto Hansama immediately. But where are the rest of Vitality? They're going to ride the Herald through the fight. Hexagon Ultimatum going into Hansama as well. Rift Herald coming in, Caps is here, and Fleshy's already dead. The Rift Herald charges through, but with the Cataclysm on the backline, Fiesta unable to get purchase, really for the damage. Now trying to dash back in as Lyncas begins to open up. SkewMond chasing Naak Nako with BrokenBlade. Labrov having to flash across the wall. Caps getting chased down towards the bottom side. Abscond, abduct. Does Fiesta have enough? Not quite, as SkewMond joins in the top side of the fight. And even though Fiesta found a good engage, Vitality are just too far behind.
That was a really nice creative flank, but Vitality weren't able to have a real follow-up. Hansama lived for so long, and the fact that they were able to take him down, but then it didn't have enough damage to take down Caps. As the fight is continuing here, BB might have stepped too far forward.
TP behind. BB needs to get the pocket pistol out, tries to remount, can't get there. Naak Nako with a K in his pocket, a grand to the good. The question is, can he keep it and go back to Boris, or will he be sent home in a coffin? I think the answer's looking more coffin-shaped as the seconds go on. He tries to walk around the side here, but Caps is on the chase, a slice. Ooh, he does flash. There's the blast cone.
The problem is if he dies now, that's nuts for G2, but Fiesta's TPing.
Fiesta doesn't want to let a Crocodilian down. He said, see you later, alligator, and he's trying to make that happen as Caps splashes the wall with his predator, but the sun, the shockwave does not connect, and now Fiesta running for his life. Lyncas is here to try and protect as Shockwave brings Fiesta back, and it's a party on the top side of the map as the Hextech Storm comes out.
Yeah, but I think if, like, G2 is such a disciplined team, they're not going to give you this opportunity. It would be very funny if they do now, but...
Congrats to Hansama, 2,500 kills here in EU. He reaches that milestone. G2 secure the Baron well, and they're looking to secure an extra couple of hundred gold on top of it. Fleshy will fall to Labrov, 202. And now Lyncas uses the paranoia defensively. Needs to try and walk away from BB. Dives across all the way to Labrov. Okay, I did not see that one coming, and nor did the Shen support. Meanwhile, Naak Nako tries to step up as SkewMond puts him into the dirt. Hansama now being protected as Fiesta goes in. The shockwave pulls him back. A flag, a drag, a slice, a dice, enough. As Fiesta dies for the 6th time this game, and G2 with a 7,000 gold lead, continue to push through top. Carzzy locked in a cage. Lyncas is going to be locked in the afterlife in a second. Carzzy trading on SkewMond, but SkewMond has enough to survive through it. Another flag, another drag, another Vitality death.
It's also a shame because the first few minutes from Vitality were pretty good. Like, they got a decent lead onto Lyncas. They got the first few drags.
Fiesta was in a really good spot, roaming around the map. Oh, flash taunt. And there is enough damage immediately to shed the skin of the Casio. Lyncas tries to get on the backline, but with a Cataclysm and a Shockwave. Oh, it's a bouncy castle. Caps doesn't even fall. Only Naak Nako survives. And G2 will just push in for the win. Naak Nako with the 6-pack TP. It does gives him a shield, sure, but I don't think the shield matters too much when you're immediately relegated to standing on your fountain. G2 will close out game 1 here as Vitality continue to struggle to find form in sub.
Much better game from G2 though. I think they bounced back from a rough early game really well. And Caps had one early death, but apart from that, he played against this full dive comp really nicely.
And SkewMond is now moving across for the level 3. Fleshy is going to face check into him. The Sonic Wave Resonating Strike just forces Fleshy to use the grand entrance away. Fiesta! He flashed by and he still gets him!
The delayed electrocute!
Oh, that was nice. Fiesta! Labrov was looking there, thinking perhaps he could Zenith Blade onto Fleshy. Decides against it. Fiesta with a good chunk on Caps. Another chain landing. There's the follow-up. Oh, Fiesta! He's just having an absolute joyous time in mid lane.
Another great play from Fiesta. He catches Caps off guard with the chain. And
basically, Spectator Client isn't working quite as well as it should do right now, and so instead of showing the gold for killing award, it shows like at value something.
I thought they were just getting infinite gold.
It's a stack overflow of gold as the Sonic Wave is going to hit from SkewMond. Red buff there for the slow, though. Chase onto Fiesta. Tempest Cripple as well. Reveals Fiesta and Caps. He gets him with the auto, gets the shutdown. The further ahead you can get, the better it is. As Caps continues to trade with Fiesta, who uses his Mimic, will land the chains. Labrov, Flash, Zenith Blade, Shield of Daybreak there for the stun, all the Deception out as well. Spirit Rush available for Caps. There's the exhaust, and Fiesta, he's feeling himself a little too much.
I mean, G2 support jungle are there, ready to fight, while the support jungle from Vitality were thinking about the Ocean Dragon. And with the fact that they lost their mid laner, they're going to be forced out of their own jungle.
Great triple man scat of the week. Carzzy able to satchel away. Dragon's Rage kick for the knockback and the chase with the Sonic Wave. The tri-bush wall, then you drag him across and see if you can get the kill. But you have a lot of armor already with the helm, with the chain vest, and with the plated steel. Caps as Caps rushes forward and Fiesta feels it. Caps predicting it. That was well played.
Caps took the solo kill personally, it looks like.
So Fleshy will be here.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, they get the cannon wave as well.
I was skeptical on this play because I thought if Carzzy's the only one TPing, it's a bit awkward. But with the Unsealed Spellbook, it's quite nice. It's now
coming. The SkewMond's here and the charm hits first. Flash forward for the Sonic Wave, followed with a resonating strike to SkewMond. Dashes back to the distortion. And there's the chase further as Lyncas tries to flash away, but Skew gets a double. And G2 still defending topside while Hansama, left to his own devices in bot lane, has taken plate after plate after plate. He's an all-you-can-eat buffet.
And Carzzy got some plates on top, but
they're fighting the
2v3.
They're going to go in. There's the all-out as well, and Caps is here with a Spirit Rush. The charm still connects onto him. Carzzy flashes away, but Caps gets the kill. A follow-up solar flare to take down Naak Nako, and Fleshy underneath the tower, the last lone survivor. The wave not here for G2. Fleshy's going to try and walk back to his Wukong and will get saved.
Can you ever blame the draft? As BB now gets
I'm not blaming the draft.
Okay.
I'm saying the draft in combination with how the first 15 minutes have gone has not been advantageous for Vitality's chances of winning this match as BB survives 3 people, goes all out. He went back in as he tries to dive onto Lyncas. The Mikhail's healed there in time. Meanwhile, G2 just pushed through the mid-side.
Like SkewMond and Labrov were very receptive and adaptive to that, while it felt like Lyncas and Fleshy were not on the same page whatsoever.
Agreed. And you do expect some of that in week 1. The solar flare comes down, distortion away from Fiesta. He goes back in. Okay, it's hard to be receptive when you're doing that, Fiesta! What are they meant to do to Lyncas on the enemy wolves?
Really hard for Vitality to break the G2 formation. I think Fiesta is able to find a chain on the BrokenBlade.
He tries to dash away.
He can land the second ultimate one.
Yeah, second chain would be good. Hansama's on his way across. Oh, never mind. BrokenBlade's going all out just this once, and as the distortion comes out, it's deceased for Fiesta. Tries to dash across the wall, but Caps is just too damn charming.
So Vitality will have plenty of time to react as Fiesta...
Ooh, distorts away, blind there as he gets Tempest crippled as well. Lyncas on his way across, good chain out of Fiesta. Caps looking for Carzzy in the mid lane, Orbital Deception coming out, there's the charm, and Carzzy isn't quite gonna die before the quickness comes out from Fleshy to save his AD carry, but Caps flashes forward and gets the kill anyway. Meanwhile, SkewMond was able to extricate himself. Labrov goes over the wall onto Lyncas, not sure that's where he wanted to end up. It's a double for Caps. The chase comes in with a Dragon's Rage, it's a triple for Caps, and after it looked like Vitality had been able to get themselves out, in the end, Caps just chases them down.
And Caps had a rough early game, but he has bounced back so damn well.
Carzzy's got it. Is he going to yeet it towards him? No vision on the Baron right now. Chains go down onto the Mega Inferno bomb.
Very early.
I mean, he also only did 500
damage.
Oh my God!
He got it!
Carzzy got it with the Leandry's Fiesta jumps into the pit as well as Fleshy and Hansama are traded. The Leandry's from Carzzy kills off the Baron. Fiesta will die 2 Caps. In fact, it's SkewMond who gets in the end with the Tempest portion of the Tempest cripple.
I don't blame them.
Oh, Mega Inferno bomb.
Okay, if he steals this one, that would be so crazy.
Smite.
There's no way.
Smite. Nice. Good job, SkewMond. Waited for it to be at 1,200. As Lyncas look for a steal. Should be able to decoy across the wall here. Caps can chase him down, and with Infernal Soul, Lyncas is not going to last for very long.
Caps pretty much just killed him with Spirit Rush and 2 Ws.
The flanking Jace is not a tactic I have often seen. Fleshy going in with the charm, that's going to run out before he gets to Caps. Naak Nako is now here. Caps is the universal taunt, and they can't get close to him. He just flashes away. And Vitality abandon their base for bare bones as the charm goes in from Caps, and he will foxfire you down. Chases onto Fleshy as well. Vitality invested everything into trying to kill Caps, and they couldn't even do that as Caps rushes across the wall, has another orb, gets another Spirit Rush, Fiesta steps forward, Caps gets another triple. As in the end, there's not much Vitality can do.
You know what, Medic? I thought yesterday, G2, they looked a bit slumpy.
Agreed.
But maybe MKOI are just a really good team. I'm really looking forward to Carzzy versus MKOI now.
Yeah, it's going to be a great series.
G2 look really, really good throughout this game. Caps decided to put the game on his back after a tough early game. They're taking them down in the base. I mean, Lyncas Oh my god, he dies in the
What's
fountain.
Cap's AP? It must be like $1 billion at this point, dude. The guy's hoarding all the AP for himself. We were told it would trickle down Caps, but apparently it all belongs to him. As G2 will clean it up, 2-0. Great performance by them on the day. A big step up, I think, from yesterday, because as you say, they were messy, and they will play with their food. Fiesta, the one bright spot for Vitality, I will say, but his aggression in the end was his downfall.